Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, will single-handedly reignite the next big crypto bull run.
Fink's getting a little bit smarter on this.
BlackRock being one of the many funds refiling for a spot Bitcoin ETF.
When could BlackRock's application be approved?
We do believe that if we can create more tokenization of assets and securities, and that's what Bitcoin is, it could revolutionize again finance.
No, the title is not a joke. This is 100% what I believe. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink will single-handedly create the next big crypto bull run. Now, why is this? Have a look at this. Have a close look at these photos. These are some news articles that we've seen in the past month. BlackRock, to start it off, files for an ETF. Fidelity reportedly filing for a similar ETF. Fidelity is a huge financial institution. They're trying to acquire Grayscale as well. Soros, you know George Soros? Yeah. His fund is saying that crypto is ripe for a TradFi takeover, and also crypto exchange being built by Citadel Securities, Fidelity, and Schwab. It starts its operation. So what you're seeing this month, you can see June 15th, these other ones are in June 7th. Basically, in the past month, we see that the traditional largest financial institutions, fund managers, etc., are building the railways, the custody, the exchanges for the future of the crypto industry. They are pivoting into crypto, and they're deciding that this place is going to grow and they want to have a piece of it. Now, a lot of you are thinking this is bearish, but in my opinion, in the short to medium term, this is the most bullish thing that we could possibly have occur for crypto. Now, why is that true? Why is a BlackRock ETF bullish? Well, BlackRock is the single best marketing funnel that we could possibly get for the crypto industry. Now, what do I mean by a marketing funnel? You're probably really confused. I thought this was a crypto video. I thought you were going to tell me about crypto, not some business terms. Well, this is a unique insight you're going to be getting from my channel, okay? Because I have business experience. I understand things from a business lens. So a marketing funnel is a super important analogy that you need to understand that applies to crypto. Okay, so let's get into why and what is a marketing funnel. So a marketing funnel is that process you go through when you find a company or a business or whatever it is, all the way to when you purchase their products. So let me give you an example, right? Heart and Soil Supplements. So this guy has an Instagram account. How would you find his business? Well, you go on Instagram, you look at a video, it will pop up on your feed, and you go, oh, this is cool. You click on his Instagram, right? So now you're on his Instagram. Next thing you do is once you're in the marketing funnel, you go to his website, right? Now you're on his website and you're like, oh, this is cool. Start here. You're going into the funnel. Email newsletter. So the next step of the funnel is you go into the email newsletter, and then he sends you emails, and then there's an infographic. So there's more knowledge, how to start an animal-based diet. He's got content on YouTube, and you get down here and he starts talking about Heart and Soil. This is his product that he's trying to sell you. Right? So now you're getting into the product awareness. So he has a product called Heart and Soil. What is this? You start looking into it. Heart and Soil is a sort of supplement company. It's tablets, right? So he's trying to sell you some sort of health-related product. So when you go from the start of the funnel, from finding him to buying the product from his website, that is the completion of a marketing funnel. Now, what has this got to do with crypto? You're probably wondering, like, what the fuck am I talking about? Well, just like Paul, crypto has its own marketing funnel, right? Crypto is a business. The crypto industry is a business with a marketing funnel. And this marketing funnel, you as well, when you got into crypto, went from finding crypto all the way to buying the product, which was shitcoins and Bitcoin, okay? So you went from the journey of interested to entering the casino. And you went through this funnel by three main methods, okay? You either saw crypto on the news, some news person was talking about it, you either heard about it from friends and family that were talking about all the money they were making, or you saw it on social media. So someone put a tweet out or a YouTube video or Facebook post, whatever it was. But that's the three ways that you found crypto, and there's basically no other way you could have found out about it, okay? So this is the usual journey that you go through in your funnel. You hear about it, you're skeptical, this is a scam, nah, it's shit. You feel FOMO because the bull run has started, people are making money, your friends are making money, you're poor, you want to get rich. You buy Bitcoin because it's safe. You're like, fine, I'll just buy Bitcoin. And then once you've made your first purchase of Bitcoin, you start to see altcoins pumping. And so you go deeper and deeper into the rabbit hole, deeper into the speculative assets, the volatility. And, you become more and more of a degen, right? That's the funnel from first hearing about it to, buying more and more products. And just like in a business with a marketing funnel, in crypto, there is a funnel of like selling you the cheap product and then the expensive product. So when you start off in crypto, you buy Bitcoin, you keep it safe, and then you get more and more degen. That's like with a business. When you first buy a product from a business, they usually try to sell you the cheapest thing, because once you're a buyer, it's way easier to sell something to someone who's already bought than it is to sell something to someone who's never bought. So you want to get that first purchase. Once you got them in the funnel, then it's easy. You can sell them anything. It's the same with crypto. How hard would it be to sell it to some 50-year-old dude who works at a law firm to buy some shitcoin? It's going to be very hard. So what you do is you start him off with Bitcoin with an ETF through BlackRock, the largest fund in the world, and that gets him in the funnel. And once he's in the funnel, once he's bought, it is easy to sell someone who's already bought. And that's the business aspect that is really important to crypto that you need to understand. A Bitcoin ETF is bullish because this is a new way for people to find crypto, and it's a gateway drug. An ETF is a gateway drug. It's a rabbit hole into the crypto world that's going to just unleash a new group of people down the crypto marketing funnel. Okay? Now ask yourself, if you're a business owner, if you're the crypto industry, what's the easiest way for like a business to make more money? All right? What's the easiest way to guarantee that you make more money? You find more customers. You find more people to look at your stuff, right? So a BlackRock ETF does exactly that. If you're asking yourself how to grow the business of crypto, how to get more people in, the answer is get more people to come in. So the BlackRock ETF introduces an entirely new marketing funnel for crypto participants. So like I said before, you either saw it on the news, heard about it from friends and family, or you saw it on social media. But there's now a fourth lead generation marketing funnel that you can go through. And this is saw it recommended by my fund manager. So all these funds, they're making ETFs. When they get approved, eventually, all these normies are going to go onto their normal stock exchanges, their normal whatever it is, where they look at their investments. And they're going to see that BlackRock, Fidelity, all these big funds, all these big institutions are now recommending some sort of small crypto exposure. They're all saying just put 1% to 2% of your net worth into crypto. It gives you some sort of uncorrelated, risk-adjusted, uncorrelated sort of exposure to a new asset class with huge upside potential. That sounded like the Wolf of Wall Street, that huge upside potential. But anyway, that's basically how it's going to work. It's a new funnel for people to find crypto through a way that they never had been able to before. And this unlocks a dam. I'll talk about that later. But yeah, the BlackRock ETF and other ETFs, once approved, they unlock an entirely new stream of customers who will enter the crypto marketing funnel. TradFi is about to be crypto-pilled as the largest institutions in the world build their exchange plus custody infrastructure to facilitate their users buying and selling crypto. So like I was just saying before, the damn walls which have held back all of these normies who own stocks and bonds and real estate, they're in the traditional world, these walls are going to get broken down when the ETF is approved. Because I was talking to a guy who I've been helping invest in crypto, quite a wealthy guy. He's never done crypto before. He's the perfect example of a TradFi guy. And I got him to use Coinbase and all this stuff. And he was like, man, this is so confusing. This is so frustrating. It's so hard. Like, if I wasn't really committed to this stuff, I would have given up.
Kid, would you like some drugs? The first one is free.
Want to check out my van? I got some candy.
Hey, kid, you want to join our gang and spray paint under a bridge?
No! It made me realize, holy shit, like, crypto is so far behind. Like, there is so much more that we could be doing to onboard more investors. And so the ETF is a perfect example of this, and it's going to take down the damn wall. Once BlackRock and the other big institutions have built their exchange and custody infrastructure, you need to ask yourself, like, what is the best way that they can attract customers and volume? Well, before you get the ETF approved, you need to legitimize crypto. Because the first question your clients are going to ask you when you get an ETF approved is crypto a legit asset class? Is it safe? Is it worth investing in? And so what the CEO of BlackRock is doing right now is he's going on all these news platforms and he's basically legitimizing crypto. And you're seeing this in a lot of the Forbes articles. If you go on Forbes and you look at the recent crypto articles that have been put out, you can see that they're all positive. Bitcoin is a green energy asset. Bitcoin is this, Bitcoin is that. It's positive headlines for crypto. And I don't think this is a coincidence. There is a shift in the mainstream news and the mainstream media that is positioning crypto as a legitimate asset class that you should be able to have access to. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's some back-end correlation with BlackRock tipping off certain news media companies to be able to get good headlines that help this process. So what you do is you promote crypto and you kick off the bull run. When is the most volume in crypto occurring? The most volume in crypto is occurring in a bull run. Look, I don't have a chart to show you, but you look at the charts. The volume goes crazy in a bull run. Okay, so how do they make more money? Well, they either need more people trading or more people holding, right? Because they need people to custody funds. A dude who's already in crypto is not going to go and custody his funds with fucking BlackRock. The people who custody with BlackRock are going to be people who are coming in through BlackRock. So they need their investors to come in to invest in crypto so that they can have the custody, right? So that they can have the volume. So that is my opinion on what BlackRock wants to see to be able to maximize its profits. And you have to think about it, right? First, you start off with a Bitcoin ETF. You know, keep it light, keep it easy. Then it's an ETH ETF. And then it's a staked ETH ETF. And then it's a crypto index ETF, right? You can see the rabbit hole here. It's almost like its own marketing funnel. You start them off easy, Bitcoin. And then you go, oh, well, what about ETH? You know, ETH's the second biggest. It's where all the financial applications are, separate financial system, blah, blah, blah. Definitely not a casino. Yeah, let's get an ETF. And then it's a crypto index. Well, you know, there's Ethereum, but there's other competitors, so we should probably list them as well. And, you know, TradFi, it's going to be delving deeper and deeper into the shitcoin casino, assuming that the securities regulations in the US go well, which, as of today, they are. Because XRP just got found to not be a security in most aspects of its operations, okay? The XRP situation has just come out, so it could change, you know, once people start looking into it. But what it looks like is that when XRP sells tokens on the open market, or when a protocol has inflation of new tokens getting unlocked, that is not a security. But when a new coin raises capital from institutional investors in some sort of pre-market sort of raise, that is a security, right? And so this bodes well for Ethereum, because if XRP can beat the case of if it's a security or not, then assets like Ethereum and most other altcoins will be able to beat it even easier. And that leads Ethereum and the rest of the altcoin market to likely have an ETF approved down the line once we get that Bitcoin one, right? And so I've talked a lot about the positives here, and a lot of you guys who are negative are probably like, come on, Daniel, what's the negatives? You know, this isn't all good. There's bad things associated. Well, let's get into the bad, okay? There's going to become two crypto universes. There's going to be the TradFi world, and there's going to be the native crypto world. There's going to be the institutions who hold your crypto, and basically you're trading fake Bitcoins amongst all the people with the ETF fund. And then there's going to be the native crypto. So it's going to be you own your assets, decentralized, not your keys, not your coins, all this sort of stuff. There's going to be two worlds. And it's going to steer a bit away from the original ethos. So that's a bit of a downside. TradFi as well is the last exit liquidity that we have. Think about it. When you want to go sell, you can only sell at a huge profit if someone else is going to buy it from you. So you need someone to enter the space who's going to buy when the prices are going parabolic. Who's going to do that? Because everyone in crypto right now knows that you don't buy when it's going parabolic, that there's market cycles, that the market is reflexive. You know, we have big bear markets. TradFi doesn't understand this. They've never really experienced it. And that's why they're a great exit liquidity, right? They don't know what a market cycle is in crypto. They don't know reflexivity. They don't know how volatile it is. You know, they don't know. They're just like all the other new investors that we had in the last market cycle. And I don't think we have any more exit liquidity outside of TradFi. Like, the biggest institutions are coming in this cycle. You don't get bigger than BlackRock. You don't get bigger. We've got everyone. Everyone's in, okay? And that doesn't mean crypto won't go up over the long term. It just means that those outsized returns of huge quantities of new investors coming in who don't know what the fuck they're doing, who present amazing exit liquidity, is going to be tricky, very tricky in the coming bull runs, okay? So this might be the last cycle. Also, FTX 2.0. So rehypothecation is an issue, right? When you have money stored on one of these platforms, right, in the TradFi world, let's say you buy Bitcoin, you have your money stored on the platform. A lot of these platforms are going to be doing rehypothecation, which is they use your collateral for new loans. And you can run into issues because if you are, like with FTX, right, they had all this money in FTT. If the price of FTT collapses, they no longer have the dollar amount of collateral required to be able to service those loans. And it just causes complete meltdowns of the system. So if we have rehypothecation like we've seen in crypto, with all these blow-ups occurring in the traditional world, could lead to issues because crypto is very volatile, Bitcoin's volatile, etc. So we don't want to see that. Now, as well as this, if we have another brutal bear market where minimal innovation took place, it's hard to imagine being able to find new investors to come in who are naive, right? Like, let's say the next bull run happens and nothing's really been built still. It's still like super speculative. People are going to start getting concerned. Like, it's been 15 years. What have we done? We've just built a big casino. Okay, is there anything else that's real that's been built? I just think that this bull market, we need to see some real shit getting built, or it's going to be really tough to sell people to invest in the crypto after the next, during the next bear market. We need to see some real innovation, because right now it's pretty minimal, right? What has actually been built? Not much. Is there enough real value to justify $1 trillion market cap? Not really. What is the market cap from then? Well, it's from people's belief that something will get built in the future. So let's hope that something does get built, right? So what do you do from here? How can you be prepared now that you've watched this video? You're probably like, holy shit, Daniel's hyped me up. I want to make some money. Well, how can you be prepared? I have a 1 hour and 20-minute video that I put out a couple weeks ago talking about how to become a millionaire this bull run. Okay, it's a live webinar masterclass that I recorded, and I uploaded the recording. So if you want to watch this, make sure you have a pen and paper. Make sure you've got 90 minutes set aside to watch it, because it's going to completely change the way that you invest crypto. It's going to give you exactly what you need to be able to invest. Okay, it's going to give you all the strategies, all the mindset, all the tactics, so that you're ready and you know what to do. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.